All is not well in the Bharat Rashtra Samithi. Trouble is certainly brewing in the first family of the BRS. Just a couple of days ago, there was talk about a letter that was leaked that was said to have been written by BRS leader and MLC Kavita to her father, and subsequently Kavita has confirmed that it was indeed a letter that she had written to her father, giving him feedback about the April 27 meeting that was held in Hanamkonda, a huge massive meeting to celebrate the silver jubilee of the party. And in that particular letter, she gives him positive feedback about what the cadre is thinking, and she also flags 2 or 3 concerns that have become a big political talking point. One of the concerns that she talks about is accessibility of KCR, and she says that some ZPTC members, chairpersons as well as MLAs are feeling that there is selective kind of access that he is giving. And the irony of it is that Kavita herself writing a letter to her father instead of perhaps having a face-to-face with him seems to indicate that the access seems to be limited or restricted even within the family. The second point that she raises is political, and she says that she would have liked that her father should have used more stronger words for the BJP and should have attacked them stronger. She says the cadre wanted him to attack the BJP much stronger because the feeling has been gaining ground that the BRS cadres are feeling that the Congress is losing political ground, and that ground is being gained by the BJP. That of course should be music to the ears of the Telangana BJP. The second issue that she says is that she herself has suffered, and therefore she herself would have liked stronger language to be used for the BJP by her father. The third issue that she says is that during the MLC elections, the BRS had not contested those particular elections, and had the perception was that they had helped the BJP to win the election. And she says that that seems to indicate to people, or people are reading it as an indication that the BRS could have a future alliance with the BJP in Telangana. While all this happened and she returned from the US and immediately addressed a press conference, she spoke about KCR as God, and she says he is God, but he is surrounded by certain evil spirits. She says Dayyam, as she puts it, and who those Dayyams are, she is not naming, but she says there are coverts within the party, and that's why her letter had got leaked. One must actually rewind to April 27, 2025, which is the Silver Jubilee celebrations, and in that particular meeting, very predominantly you had the face of a KCR and a KTR being projected there, and that was seen as an indication that KTR is indeed going to be the successor anointed by KCR, and that that is something that we have been seeing for quite a while now, that he has been the BRS working president. And while KCR has taken a backseat, it is KTR who has been launching the political programs of the BRS here in Telangana. Of course, I must point out that parallelly, Kavita has also been conducting her own kind of tours, multiple areas that she has toured, and creating her own constituency. And many people speculate that she could probably take up the backward classes as a plank, espousing their causes, something that perhaps the Velama leadership party of the BRS may not be able to do to that same extent. And even though the Congress, in a sense, has been speaking about BC reservation and increasing BC reservation and using that as a major plank, it is, after all, a reddy dominated party here in Telangana, and therefore the BCs could find a platform in case one arises with Kavita espousing the cause. If you were to analyze the BRS party, after the Supremo, which is KCR, you have a KT Ramarao, you have a Harish Rao, and then comes Kavita, and therefore her pitch for being chosen as the leadership doesn't seem to carry much weight with the leadership itself, because very clearly KTR is being seen as the successor who may be named at any point in time, and Harish Rao, who has been seen as someone who is very rooted, has a lot of ground strength, and there was, it appeared, and reach out to Harish Rao as well, with KTR in fact meeting him on 2 consecutive days and holding meetings at a time when the succession was being spoken about. And subsequently Harish Rao also gave a statement saying that he is always going to be loyal to KCR, and that he is willing to work under the leadership of whoever is named by KCR, which means he is willing to work with the KTR, after which these kind of meetings happened. It and it appeared like all is well within the BRS party. So now, with KT Ramarao refusing to directly take his sister's name or talk about the issue of the leaked letter or the issues that were raised by Kavita, he in fact preferred to sidestep the issue by saying that the Dayam in this particular case is in fact Revanth Reddy, whose evil spirit has captured Telangana, and he tried to say that the Congress is a shani that has struck Telangana and their focus is going to be on removing it. As far as his own party is concerned, he said there is internal democracy within the party, and that's the reason why anyone can write a letter to the leadership and convey their thoughts either orally or in writing, and it has happened in the past as well. He quoted the instances before parliament sessions happening. And the second part of it is he also said that any internal issues should be discussed internally, and that is best for the party, and that is what everyone should follow, because there are party functionaries, there are party platforms and access to the leadership, and issues should be discussed internally by whosoever is in the party, because everyone ultimately is a party worker. So in a sense, not making a reference to his sister, but his refusal to directly speak about it certainly spoke volumes, and that is what is once again led to speculation that there is more brewing within the family in terms of a succession battle in the BRS and in the first family of the BRS. Watch this space for more developments. In Hyderabad, with camera person Nagraju, Uma Sudhir, NDTV.